You know, I didn't expect our day to start off like this. What? Being dropped off a cliff? Yes. Yes. I swear, they think we're invincible. They think we're indestructible. That's only one guy when he uses his quirk. Hey, what did I do? Nothing. Nothing at all. I envy you. I wish I had your quirk. So bad. Future what if idea. And hey, how are you all? Hope you're all doing great. I just said, I hope you all doing. I don't know. I hope you're all doing great. I'm Wheat Anime, and I am here to bring you part six of What If Deku Was Spider-Man. Um, Hi. A couple things to say. For the ones that watch my What If Asta Had Demon Soul Magic. This week's episode isn't coming out due to technical difficulties. I went into more detail on my community page on my post. So if you would like to go read that, uh, I please do. You'll get why it can't come out. Um, yeah. Tomorrow, which is Friday, in the 4th of July, which is the funniest thing to me. Also, this Saturday, I will be recording and posting the first part of my two-shot. What if we anime? Hey, that's me. Was in Naruto. Uh, yeah. At the end of the video, I will show you the jutsus, or at least one releases jutsus. So yeah, I made my own jutsus, like I usually do in all of my what ifs. At least most of them. I usually make my own stuff. Okay. Sometimes I don't, just because of my own laziness. But the times I do, they're awesome. And at the end of the episode, this is the only, this is a sneak peek for only this video. I hope you know.
That was
I'm not
pure
gonna do it for
biased.
the What If Naruto had poison release. I'm not gonna do it for him. This is you all are special to me. Okay, I love Spider-Man. I love the Scarlet Spider. Okay, you all are gonna get the only peek at it before it actually comes out. Okay, so today we're going over the Force Training Camp, as you all know, and yeah, let's get into it. Um, I'm just, they already went through the forest by this point, it being around 5 o'clock now. All very tired, uh, very beaten, bruised, battered. Any word you can be turned with in that point, right? And yeah. All right. I got totally distracted. There's a bird in front of me, and it's beautiful. Uh, it's a blue jay. Okay. I fawned over that. Not like in a weird way. Uh, Birds are one of my favorite creatures ever. Um, they're awesome. Anyways, so after that they eat, and then a couple days pass of them training normally. Um, right, just them training normally, doing all fine and dandy until on about the fourth day, well, fourth night, Izuku is talking with Tiger and Mandalay, with Ida, or Ida, not Ida, shit. um, Toru, Hagakure, and Let's Go. That she was playing that game, right? Midoriya's talking with uh Mandalay and Tiger, just with basic like any way I could get better with hand-to-hand combat or communicating with others or other things like that, right? Where Mandalay would get the idea of trying to write letters with your webs, and Tiger would help him out with hand-to-hand combat, right? And then two portals, well, actually one portal would open up. Two people would walk out, but one of them looks different. See, Spinner's bigger, and I'm not meaning like how he looks at, around the war with like the monstrosity he becomes. He looks bigger though, still with his monstrosity he calls a weapon, but his teeth are sharper. His claws, well, his nails are now actually claws. Um, isn't it? Is it his name Magnum? Whatever the other one's name is. They would say, "Hold on, what do y'all think you're doing? You all, yeah, I don't know what you're doing here, but I'm gonna kick your all asses and send you all packing." you, you know, Magna, you're terrible at this. We're here to kick your ass, okay? Take, kid. Shit, was not supposed to say that. What? Well, I, uh, Mandalay would say, "What? What do you mean? You're here to take a kid?" "Nothing. You didn't hear anything. We're totally not here to take the boom boom kid." And then, right after he would finish that sentence, Midori would be right in his face. I'm sorry to cut in. Uh, Editing anime here. Uh, my audio. I've noticed recently that it's very echoey, and it might be my fault because of my earbuds. At the start of this video, I did still have my earbud in my ear, and the audio does get better, sort of, as I take it out of my ear and put it in front of my mouth, as it is now. Anyways, yeah, enough of me editing wheat anime. Uh, get back to past me. Yeah, that makes total sense. But anyways, bye. Uppercutting him, uh, like uppercutting him, making him look up, and then bouncing up to his shoulder, kicking him with an axe kick down, like on his like the bridge of his nose, like not nose, maw, like you get it. He's a lizard, okay. I basically turned him into lizard. Don't ask. I thought it was pretty a cool idea. But anyways, after he would kick him like on the top of the nose, he would look back down, and then he would get axe kicked again. This time he would swing backwards with his his monstrosity. I'm gonna call it that. You know, his massive weapon. Swing it backwards. Midori would dodge. I mean, Izuku would dodge, and then web his blade and like rip it out of his hands, and then he would jump up as he would say web lift, as he would shoot a web at Spinner. He would rip he would lift him up in the air, and then he would web back down onto the ground, throwing Spinner back with falling web, pulling him back down, slamming him down into the ground, and then picking him up and spinning him around, and spins it around as he would say, Websaw, or Websaw, as he would throw him at Magna. They would crash into each other. Magna would go down. Tiger and Mandalay wouldn't have to do much. Um, Tiger was fighting Magna, right? Just like a hand-to-hand thing. And then Midori would say, well, they're after my bro. Gotta find him. As he'd web away, Mandalay would say, well, in his head, where are you going? He would say, well, he would yell out, I'm gonna go find Katsuki. You two stay safe. As he would leave, webbing through the this forest of death, I guess you could call it that. But right, he would be webbing through the forest until he would. There would be gas in one area. He would swing through, which he does have a poison resistance because he creates his own poison. So he would start webbing to this like place. He would find Tetsu, or Tetsu, and Kendo having, well, gas max on currently. Did I turn my do not disturb? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Now, after that little bit, the audio actually cuts. Uh, I do not know why. See, I recorded this earlier in the day than I am now. Um, and I edited it a little bit after that. So I'm going through to re-say what I said. Um, okay. So Midoriya would find Tetsu and Kendo in the gas, cork, gas, whatever, right? Uh, that guy would show up, blah, blah, blah. He gets taken out by Midoriya, right? And then he picks up Tetsu and Kendo, gets those two out of there, and then he proceeds to find Todoroki, Bakugo, uh, and Tokoyami Shoji, Suyu, Yoraka fighting, well, not fighting, standing off, well, actually, fighting, I guess, um, fighting against the League of Villains. Dabi, well, Compress would be there. Well, Toga, right? After they would come out of the portals, uh, Midoriya would dive, full on dive bomb, Compress, like as he's mid air jumping down. They would both crash into the iceberg, and then the two marbles would get separated, right? Dabi would grab one, Shoji would grab the other, Compress would fall down or get actually thrown down like by the like Midoriya's move web saw down to the villain's side as he would jump down opposite of them. They would go on to have this conversation where they get to keep that marble, they get to keep theirs, and nobody else gets hurt. Right. And yeah, Tokiyami is still with. They have Bakugo, they have Tokiyami. It's same as canon. Same people, same people. right? Uh, and then I was debating on going over the rescue mission of Bakugo, which I did go over. Um, but this time, it's only Midoriya and Kirishima going. Midoriya actually snuck out with Kirishima, right? Oh, also, Koda got captured by Muscular. It was a big bribe thing, uh, right? But Aizawa took out Muscular with help of Lad King, right? And actually, the other students helped. Forgot to add that. Uh, right. Then All Might and All for One will have their battle. All for One would be defeated. Shigaraki and the rest of the League of Villains would be, well, left to go. And then I did, how the team and Overhaul met. I did that, right? I did that. Um, it's the same as canon. Overhaul takes out that guy, right? And yeah. And now I shall show you the shit. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I guess I'm showing you more. I'll show you the name that I'm going for. See, I'm not gonna use we anime as a name. Kinning, like Jonin and Chunin and Ginning. I don't know. I came up with this name years ago, and I've always used it since. Kinning Lymark. It will be the character's name, right? But I'm putting basically myself into it, just different looks. Uh, but I'm putting a lot of the way I act into the character. You know what I mean? And here's Earth and Fire because I dumb. So there it is. You get two. The other, I can tell you all the releases: Fire, Earth, Lightning, and Wind releases. They all at least have 2 to 3 jutsus. I think the most is 4 jutsus. I think. I don't remember. Right. Um. Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry about. Okay. I'm so sorry. Uh. But I can't control it. This is twice it's happened in a row. My audio cutting out. But I think my uh, like I don't know why. Okay, but I have my suspicions. My earbuds died during it, like the case did. Like the case had no charge, right? My earbuds were literally really low at the time. I believe they died like at the end of the recording, like as I ended it. But I don't get why that would like mess with my audio files. It hasn't before. I don't know, but I'm very sorry. Uh, yeah, I'm so sorry. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry about my speed run uh, explanation of what they did. I'm very sorry. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.